know if he's in his prime, he's fat. He should be lean and mean, he's fat and funky. I saw him with his shirt off over there, he's fat.
And I'm gonna show Mike who has the more power because he's underestimating me. I think everyone else is underestimating me, and I believe that I hit harder.
Hey everyone, welcome to Quick Rundowns. Buckle up because we're diving headfirst into one of the most electrifying stories in the boxing world. The stage is set for a showdown of epic proportions, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Mark your calendars for November 15th, 2024, as these two giants prepare to clash in a fight that promises to be anything but ordinary. The buzz has been palpable, and the build-up has been nothing short of a circus. But just when you thought the drama couldn't get any crazier, Tyson dropped a bombshell that has turned Jake Paul's world upside down. This isn't just about a fight, it's a full-scale spectacle with high stakes, explosive revelations, and a press conference that promises to be one for the ages. In today's deep dive, we're breaking down every twist and turn leading up to this monumental event. From Tyson's shocking accusations to Jake Paul's desperate attempts at damage control, we'll cover it all. So let's get started and unravel the story behind this epic confrontation. To truly understand the magnitude of the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson showdown, we need to take a step back and look at the key players involved. Let's start with Jake Paul, the man, the myth, the controversy. Jake Paul first burst onto the scene with his viral videos on Vine, but it wasn't long before he transitioned to YouTube, where his popularity soared to new heights. Known for his brash personality and penchant for stirring up trouble, Jake carved out a niche for himself in the digital world. However, it wasn't just his online antics that made headlines. Jake's foray into boxing has been equally controversial. Jake's journey into boxing began with a series of high-profile bouts that were both criticized and praised. His early matches were seen by many as staged or exaggerated, but as he continued to fight, Jake Paul started to face more serious opponents. His victories, including notable wins against other social media stars and former athletes, helped to build his reputation as a serious contender. But with fame comes scrutiny. Jake's rapid physical transformation and occasional outbursts have led to persistent rumors about his use of performance-enhancing drugs. These whispers have been growing louder, and with his upcoming fight against a legend like Mike Tyson, the stakes have never been higher.
Me too. I'm getting ready for you.
Now let's turn our attention to Mike Tyson, the man who needs no introduction. Tyson's name is synonymous with boxing greatness, and his return to the ring has been one of the most talked about comebacks in sports history. Tyson's career is the stuff of legend. From his early days as the youngest heavyweight champion to his reign as the baddest man on the planet, Tyson's dominance in the ring is unparalleled. His knockout power, ferocity, and unique style made him a global icon. However, Tyson's journey hasn't been without its ups and downs. His career has been marked by dramatic highs and lows, including legal troubles and a lengthy hiatus from the sport. But now, at 58 years old, Tyson is making a return to the ring, facing off against one of the most controversial figures in modern boxing, Jake Paul. Tyson's recent health issues, including a serious ulcer flare-up, have added an extra layer of drama to this fight. Despite these setbacks, Tyson's determination to step back into the ring has been unwavering. His preparations for this fight have been intense, and he's ready to prove that age is just a number when it comes to his boxing prowess. With the backgrounds of both fighters established, let's delve into the build-up to this monumental fight. The announcement of the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson bout set the boxing world abuzz, but as the date approached, the drama surrounding this fight reached new heights. The initial reactions to the fight announcement were a mix of excitement and skepticism. Fans and pundits debated whether Jake Paul, with his relatively unproven boxing skills, could truly challenge a legend like Tyson.
No, I will be able to. I'm a natural-born heavyweight. This is what I was born to do, is to move up into this weight class, and I'm gonna show Mike who has the more power.
Mike, can he take the power, Mike?
Excuse me?
Can Jake take your power?
We're gonna see, huh?
The hype machine went into overdrive, with promotional materials, social media campaigns, and press releases fueling the fire. But it wasn't just the fans who were talking. The fighters themselves had plenty to say. Jake Paul, known for his brash confidence, started making bold claims about how he would easily defeat Tyson. His trash talk and self-assured statements set the stage for a dramatic showdown. Tyson, on the other hand, remained largely composed. He let his reputation and past achievements speak for themselves. However, behind the scenes, Tyson was preparing for this fight with a level of intensity that belied his age. He was ready to show that he was still a force to be reckoned with.
You got a YouTuber fighting the greatest fighter that
fast forward to the press conference, and the drama reached a fever pitch. Tyson's surprise attack on Jake Paul's credibility took everyone by storm. The heavyweight legend accused Jake Paul of using performance-enhancing drugs, a claim that sent shockwaves through the boxing community. Tyson's accusations weren't just idle chatter. He came prepared with a wealth of evidence, including documents, voicemails, and video recordings. This was a strategic move designed to rattle Jake Paul and put him on the defensive. For Jake Paul, the press conference was a nightmare scenario. The once confident fighter found himself facing serious allegations that threatened to derail his career.
History, this is what it's all about for me, man. I'm a kid from Ohio.
His reaction was a mix of denial, defensiveness, and attempts at damage control. The drama didn't stop there. Tyson's detailed revelations and evidence have put Jake in a tight spot. The press conference has become a battleground where Jake's reputation is on the line, and Tyson is seizing the opportunity to expose what he claims are Jake's dirty secrets. As the accusations flew, Jake Paul's response was a spectacle in itself. The problem child, known for his bravado, was suddenly faced with a crisis that threatened to overshadow his fight preparations. Jake's initial response involved a mix of public denials and attempts to deflect the accusations. His social media activity was closely scrutinized as he tried to navigate the fallout from Tyson's revelations.
I know it's going to be tough. I know I'm going to have to fight through adversity. I know I might even go to the canvas. I'm scared, don't get me wrong.
The situation was compounded by his attempts to play the sympathy card, presenting himself as a victim of Tyson's attacks. Behind the scenes, Jake's PR team was working around the clock to manage the crisis. They were engaged in damage control, trying to mitigate the impact of Tyson's accusations and salvage Jake's public image. But with Tyson's evidence looming large, the task was Herculean. The fight world was watching closely, and the tension was palpable. Jake's efforts to present himself in a sympathetic light were met with skepticism, as many saw through the facade. The drama surrounding the press conference only added to the anticipation for the upcoming fight. On the other side of the ring, Mike Tyson was executing a carefully crafted strategy. His approach to the press conference was a masterclass in psychological warfare. Tyson's preparation for the press conference went beyond just physical training. He was focused on undermining Jake Paul's confidence and credibility. The evidence he brought to the table was a key part of this strategy, aimed at exposing Jake's alleged use of performance-enhancing drugs. Tyson's mindset was clear. He wanted to make a statement and assert his dominance before the fight even began. His approach was not just about winning the press conference, but about setting the stage for a decisive victory in the ring. The anticipation for the fight was fueled by Tyson's calculated moves. His strategy was designed to put maximum pressure on Jake Paul and ensure that he would enter the ring under immense scrutiny. The fallout from the press conference was seismic.
The thing with Mike is that what Mike had told somebody, say, everybody got a plan till they get hit. And he was right. Because, you know, if you hitting it, if this guy worried about you hitting him,
The boxing community and fans around the world were abuzz with opinions and reactions. The drama had captured the imagination of boxing enthusiasts, and the story of Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson was trending everywhere. Experts weighed in on the implications of Tyson's accusations. Many saw it as a pivotal moment that could shape the outcome of the fight. The debate over Jake's legitimacy as a fighter was reignited, and Tyson's revelations added a new layer of intrigue to the matchup. Social media was a hotbed of activity, with fans and commentators sharing their thoughts and predictions. The fight world was polarized, with some rooting for Tyson and others hoping for a Jake Paul comeback. The intensity of the discourse highlighted just how significant this fight had become. As the fight date approaches, the anticipation is reaching a fever pitch. The drama surrounding the press conference has only heightened interest in the bout. The stakes are incredibly high for both fighters. For Jake Paul, it's a chance to silence his critics and prove himself in the ring. For Mike Tyson, it's an opportunity to showcase that despite his age, he's still a formidable force. Predictions and expectations are all over the place. Fans are eagerly speculating about the outcome, and the significance of this fight in boxing history is becoming a major talking point. The fight promises to be a defining moment for both fighters and a memorable event for boxing fans. The build-up has been dramatic, and the showdown is set to deliver an unforgettable spectacle. As we wrap up our deep dive into the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson saga, one thing is clear: this fight is more than just a sporting event. It's a clash of personalities, a battle of reputations, and a story that has captivated the world. From Tyson's shocking accusations to Jake Paul's desperate responses, the drama has set the stage for an epic showdown. The anticipation is through the roof, and fans are eagerly awaiting the moment when these two giants step into the ring. We'll be right here, keeping you updated on every twist and turn as this story unfolds. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Quick Rundowns for all the latest boxing news and updates. Until next time, keep your excitement